Hi Leo, and welcome to your January Tarot and Lenormand reading. I'm going to lay out the Magic Soul Tarot today, but the first thing I want to do is to lay out the Lenormand. So let's start with this. So this is a method that is mostly known in France and Germany. As you can hear, I am from Germany. So this is a method that most people in Germany really know. And I'm really looking forward now to show you this beautiful method where you can have a look into every area of your life in just one reading. So it's really amazing. This is exactly what we're going to do. What are the energies for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January. Oh, voila. And you start with the mouse. So a bit of worry. Something is nagging on you. Let's see what this is about. Something maybe connected to some sort of knowledge, a book. We're gonna go deeper into that once all the cards are on the table. At the moment it feels like there is some sort of something is nagging you connected to knowledge. Nagging knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Always need to count. Because it's always like 8 cards in a row, and for some reason I never know how many cards I have already laid out. This knowledge might connect to finances. There might be something unclear connected to finances, and that might nag on you. So therefore also a bit of stress and nervousness here. And maybe there was a, how do you say, a cut. There might have been some sort of cut when it came to finances. But I also feel like in a way it's going to work out. We have the best card of the whole deck, so there is good news. Literally here, good news coming in that will make you feel a little bit more stable and secure. I do see that there is some sort of communication with the public communication. May that be that you are communicating with the public or with a public organization. Open communication might lead to being recognized. Okay, so there's something connected to your finances where I feel like it's important. The keywords are communication openly, publicly, with the public, with a social group, with a circle. And this is going to lead to recognition, which again is going to lead to financial, something connected to your finances that will kind of like secure or stabilize themselves again. So this was just one topic. So usually what I always do is I lay them out, all of the cards, and then I go into the reading when I'm done. But this was something that really jumped on me, and it feels like this is something that really wanted to come through straight away. So what we can also have a look in is, here, a lucky opportunity connected to finances. It might start slow. Something might start slow connected to finances. Could be little finances at the moment, which might be part of the concern that you have. However, there's also a lucky opportunity when it comes to finances in January. Before we now go into the other topics, what I want to do is also I want to lay out the cards from the tarot to get additional information. What's the main energy for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January? The main energy for, juggling a bit with finances for some of you, but also this can talk about an emotional up and down, or needing to make a choice, but kind of like weighing up the options. I'm gonna go into that in a sec. What's the biggest challenge? What's the biggest challenge for Leo? Letting go of something, leaving behind a situation. What is the advice? Emotional distance. Emotional distance could be something as well. The advice is then the King of Cups, which can talk about somebody who knows a lot about feelings and emotions. Maybe there's somebody who can help you achieving your goals when it comes to being happy, fulfilled, or even when it comes to love. So maybe there's some sort of counselor. At the same time, it's about to be emotionally stable and secure and mature. Maturity, emotional maturity seems to be important. We're going to go deeper in a sec. Where is all of this leading to? Where is all of this leading to? Oh, wow. And then the King of Pentacles. So things are going to stabilize again. And again, we have another card that tells me that you are letting go of something. You're making a choice. While it is a challenge here to emotionally distance from something or someone, or to let go of something or someone where at some point you thought that this is going to be the thing that is going to make you happy or fulfill you. I can also say with the Six of Swords that you making that choice with your mind, with your rational mind, and saying, okay, I need to leave something now behind. There could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a situation in any shape or form. It could even talk about moving. So having said that, let's dive into your reading. I can see you are at the end of a chapter. You are at the last position. So no matter of your gender, you raise this person here and put your picture in. There is another person here. That is the person you're dealing with, no matter of their gender. Again, erase that person and put the person in that you're dealing with. Now, this can be a friend, a colleague, a partner, an ex-partner. It could be somebody from your family. Let's see everything that the Lenormand has to say for you for January now. So you are at the end of a chapter. So far, so good. But I can also see that you feel slightly overburdened. The cross is on top of you. There is some sort of journey. Some sort of journey that you're taking, which is interesting because we have the ship here. Deciding to move in a different direction, deciding to move into a specific direction. Could be the decision for some sort of emotional journey here, or a decision connected to the direction of an emotional journey. But for some reason, this has an influence onto the burden, something that is difficult, some sort of difficult journey. This also has to do with something that came in quite suddenly. So maybe you need to take a sudden journey, which is causing some burdens here, you feeling overburdened. It might also mean that something is being cut. There might have been some sort of cut, which could also be the ending of a journey here. A sudden ending of a journey, a cut, which is still affecting you. This could be with a younger person, with a child, could be with a child, could be with a younger person, or it could also mean that there has been some sort of like a new energy, some sort of new beginning, new energy that came in quite suddenly, which might refer to cutting, to some sort of cut. For some of you that might be financially, but it also might relate to some sudden journey that you're taking. And again, this whole thing is like weighing heavily on you. And there is something that is also connected to, there's something that is connected to an ending. That we can see that here. So the key in that sense just talks about something coming in quite certainly. So there's certainly some sort of burden because of some sort of ending here, something that is stagnating. And you're trying to focus on harmony and peace and to secure yourself in that sense, and also there are some sort of solutions. I feel like you're going to have some sort of solution to something that there is a solution within you to feel more peaceful and more calm in a situation that is like a burden, where some sort of letting go or ending is involved. This whole thing might connect to a new beginning, a child, a younger person, your childhood, something that came in quick, maybe unexpected, but there is a clean cut, the ending of a journey, or maybe even another journey starting, another new beginning starting. But again, it's like a burden here. And I kind of like see that here, because your biggest challenge is to let go emotionally. And we see the emotional up and down. Yes, this can also talk about the juggling with finances that we talked about just at the beginning. And then what we can see here as well is that here is the choice in the position of a challenge. So that is the other aspect that I can see here, that you're going to make some sort of choice where you're weighing up your options and where it's difficult to let go of something. But I think for you, it's important to focus on your happiness, your fulfillment, maybe on love. And there might be somebody who can help you, giving you advice how to achieve happiness and maybe peace, all those things. The King of Cups is he's very mature. He has worked through emotional traumas, challenges, blockages. So he has gone through that very emotional journey, and he's now very grounded. He's very stable and secure. Nothing can rock his boat. So even in the midst of emotional upheaval, he stays calm. So that could be an advice. Either get somebody in January who's helping you dealing with your emotions, to be calm and to be balanced emotionally, or this is the advice that you yourself need to work on staying calm, being emotionally balanced. Let's go a little bit deeper. Okay, there's some sort of the relationship here, the ring, is falling onto loss or the fear of loss. And then we do have the Tower here. Now the Tower can talk about withdrawing, being alone, being isolated, or some sort of separation. So you might have experienced a separation and the loss of a very important person when it comes to your relationships. And therefore we have this ending. And it might feel like at the moment, especially with this card being a biggest challenge and also needing to let go of something here. What do we have here? Needing to let go of an emotional challenge, something that maybe you were disappointed, maybe disappointment, regret, sadness. There's something connected to these emotional challenges that you need to let go of, or that you are about to let go of, even if it at the moment doesn't really feel like that, but you're gonna be on that journey. This whole thing feels like very emotionally and also emotionally heavy. Work might have played a part in this connection, in this relationship, or this connection maybe has given you some sort of stability. But then we have the end here. Something like all the cards around the card, it almost feels like clocked in with like there's some sort of heaviness connected to that. I'm gonna have a look. So maybe you feel isolated and alone, but then we do have like the ending or a stagnation here, the ending of stability. Then this does seem like this emotional challenge, especially the moon in combination with the coffin here. Let's move a little bit further into your heart. And let's see what your heart is doing here. I feel like you're getting support. Maybe there is some sort of support that you receive from a friend or maybe from family. There's some sort of help and support. Something is being offered to you, which is going to be part of a change and a new beginning, which might come in quite suddenly here. It might be that work is your anchor, like literally. This is the card for work, but also this is anchor, it's stability. So it might be that while there is some sort of relationship thing going on, It might be that at the same time, something that you work for gives you a lot of joy, or you do what you love connected to work, and maybe this is something that you're going to focus on a little bit more. Now you know what, I'm going to look into this now. We're going to go into love and joy in a second again. Although we have already said that there's some sort of help that you're going to receive, something that's been given to you. It might be just some friendly words, or like maybe some sort of offer or a gift, or something really nice that helps you and that supports you. And then there is this new energy, a change, a new beginning. But it also has to do with something that is being cut off. So there is a change, there is this new beginning in your love life or in something that you really like to do. However, at the same time, it looks like for this, something else is going to be cut off, or the cut could also mean, since it is in the house, or the fish are in the house of the cut, it could just simply mean that this new beginning comes with a little cut in finances. Having a look at the business now, I feel like what you do, you really love, it gives you peace. Maybe you're working with peace and with harmony. Maybe you're working with families. It does feel like you do what you do with love. You really like it. You have maybe even matured in it. Maybe you're doing it for quite a while already. And then I can see that there is, again, public recognition. That might be some sort of thing you're working on as well, because the public recognition seems to be, in a way, it's there, but it's part of a conflict. And it's also here as in something that is ending. Maybe a work relationship is ending, a work contract is ending, or some sort of commitment connected to work is ending. And therefore the stagnation here is in your there's some sort of stagnation when it comes to being seen and recognized in public, and that obviously causes here some sort of conflict. I also feel like there's some sort of conflict connected to destiny. Something is destined here. But and then the conflict here's the house of conflict. So what I sense is that it's like, am I really supposed to do this? Is this my destiny? Is this really going to be successful? Is this what I'm meant to do? And it has, again, to do with the public, because there is destiny in your house for the public. So something, maybe even especially now in this, I always want to say December because we're still in December, but maybe the energies of December play a part, how things developed, etc. So that could lead up to you asking yourself if you are on the right path. Is this my destiny? Is this going to be successful? Some sort of energy here when it comes to that. So let's move a little bit further. Let me see, we have done 1, 2, 3 cards here. We've done most of the heart, I have to say. Yeah, I think we've actually done all of the cards. So I would say, let's have a look at this person here. It might be that this person has withdrawn. Or this person might be very independent in general, but also is facing some challenges. Since this is in the house of communication, it could either mean that there is a communication that is blocked, or that it's a communication about challenges. This person is thinking about communication. So there's some sort of information, some sort of news coming in. Maybe an important letter, some sort of important piece of information connected to this person, connected to house, family, home, security. And it seems like this whole thing is going to be like something here is blocked. Something seems to be very challenging with this person when it comes to stability, or the home, or the family, or where he or she lives. I almost feel like there's an actual letter coming. Sorry, that was very German. I almost feel like there's an actual letter coming in. So maybe this person is thinking about sending out a letter to you. or there's a letter coming in that is going to be important. Maybe you're going to get a letter from the person, or something in their life where some sort of about important news, information, letter, contract coming in here. There might be some challenges connected to another woman. I have the snake here, could be connected to family. So this could be a mother, a sister, a friend, a rival. It is a bit challenging, isn't it? Okay. We do have this person also mirrored onto information and knowledge. Then we do have long-term life in general, and then we have something that is stagnating. This is a little bit complicated, isn't it? Maybe, yeah. Okay. This communication could also connect to some sort of finances. Knowledge about finances are going to be communicated. So some sort of communication about challenges, either at home or in your private life or with the family, also connect to some sort of decision here. Maybe it's difficult to make a decision. Then there could the difficulty could, if it's not with another woman that is causing like some difficulties, it could also cause the difficulty. The challenge could mean that something is just, it seems like something is far away, out of reach, or it's just like taking much longer than expected. However, around this person, there's also, we have the uncertainties clearing up. Something very destined, success is destined, and there's an opportunity again. So we have that opportunity again. Let's have a look again into the cards that we see here. Most of it I feel like we went into already. What we haven't done so far is to see where is everything leading to. Now with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is the provider of the family. So that could mean that like you're moving into that energy yourself. Maybe you are going to be the provider of the family. If that is not the case, then the King of Pentacles could be some sort of advisor, a counselor, somebody who gives you advice connected to business, finances, connected to stability, maybe to home or the family in itself. So again, the same as this is an advisor, and that's the advice to take care of your emotions, then this is the energy you're moving into, which in general is good because you're moving into more stability again, more security. But it could be related to somebody helping you with advice, somebody who's very experienced with business, finances, etc. The best case scenario is that you are moving into that yourself and you're embodying that energy, feeling very, very stable and secure yourself, maybe even having traditional approaches in order to achieve long-term stability. So you could be a little bit more traditional in your approach. Yeah, so the interesting thing is that there's really like the emphasis on, the vibe I'm getting is that there are challenges as well as in business, meaning stability, as well as emotions and feelings. And while you might be juggling and trying to manage everything, you might trying to manage feelings and emotions, and at the same time business and finances, especially then managing and juggling the finances, weighing up your options, what to do now. There is the need to make a decision, to set priorities in order to gain more stability again. Letting go of something or someone is the biggest challenge. You need to detach from something emotional or from something that you thought would give you happiness and fulfillment. Instead, focus on what truly makes you happy. What is your goal now? Where do you want to go? Get maybe a counselor, advisor, in which in that case the King of Cups would be a spiritual coach, a personal coach in that sense, that helps you to achieve your goals connected to your happiness and success on an emotional level. But it could also mean that it's important now for you to really act emotionally mature, to stay calm, to stay relaxed while there is a little bit of whirlwind. I don't know if you can hear that, but we do have a whirlwind outside. It's super stormy, so I hope this is just not really I hope you can't really hear it. But there is like this stormy energy around, and I sense that here as well. You're gonna move into more stability, which is really great, because this is the unstable card, moving into more stability, which might mean getting again somebody in who can help with advice, or you are now more responsible. So this can also mean that you yourself are moving into this very grounded, pragmatic approach because of all your experiencing having led to you now taking more responsibility and really carrying the energy of stability, hard work, but also therefore abundance here. What you cannot see coming at the moment, it is kind of like there, and kind of like it does feel like it's already, you know about this, so this is not a new thing, but I feel like there is something that you're going to decide to let go of, and it's going to be a decision that you make from your rational mind. Like, okay, I need to let go of that now. I need to move away from that because that means conflict, and I want to move into calmer waters. So that might also be something that is going to help you in the near future. I also sense that February will be a very important month for that, where you are deciding to really move away from something in order to gain more peace and harmony, because that's what you're focused on. And you are at the same time at the end of a cycle, so a new phase of your life is about to start. All right, this is your reading for January. I hope you resonate with this reading. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. And I'm looking forward to do your next reading.